Garrett back here, and what I want to showcase and talk to you guys about today is the newest 4K from ScreamFactory, The People Under the Stairs. Now, The People Under the Stairs came out in 1991 from Wes Craven. Now, this is kind of looked at as the third House movie, I guess, when it comes to Wes Craven. Obviously, Last House on the Left, Hills Have Eyes, and People Under the Stairs. So as much as that doesn't feel like the other two, I guess he kind of looks at them as almost like his three House movies because there are elements to it that have to do with home invasions. But yeah, this is a real cool movie. As you can see, I always rock with the People Under the Stairs poster behind me just because it is one of my favorites from the 90s. I remember when this came out, there was a lot of hype for it. I was very, very young, so I didn't see this in theaters, but I do remember the hype around it on commercials and stuff like that. And obviously, being a huge fan of this, I had it on VHS, then on DVD, and then I actually grabbed the original Blu-ray collector's edition from ScreamFactory. So this is that edition there, and I'm sure you guys remember this. It actually had a pretty cool alternate art on there, so I had like the commissioned artwork. It actually wasn't a bad image. I did get a poster with it as well. I like the purples and stuff, pretty cool, but nothing compares to the original. I just think there's a real cool like movie poster artwork here. And I don't know, I was a little bit hesitant about getting this one because again, I told you guys before that upgrading the 4Ks from all these collector's edition Blu-rays that I have, I'm being a little bit more picky with what I'm snagging nowadays. And this was one I was on the fence about because I'm thinking, well, how much better could it look? You know, it is one of my favorites, and that's kind of why I grabbed it, is because I'm just a big fan of this movie altogether. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to grab this one and check it out. Now, how do I think it looked? I think it looked great. But when it comes to 4Ks and myself, I know I am not like the rest when I think this way, but a lot of 4Ks for me just come off very dark in some scenes where I feel like when I've watched a movie so many times, there's a lot of shadows and darkness. And obviously with the OLED TV, you know, bringing out all the black levels and stuff, I feel with a lot of 4Ks, a lot of movies look real dark in some scenes. And I do feel that that happened here as well. Because obviously when they're going through the house, the lights are kind of off or half on and they're in the shadows. And a lot of times you're having trouble kind of seeing the characters. As far as the picture quality, it looks really, really good. But that's my only real issue with it, is that, again, it just, 4Ks to me sometimes come off a little bit dark. It wasn't through the whole movie or anything like that. And like I said, it still looks really sharp and crisp. That's just a personal thing that I have with a lot of 4K movies. And that's why a lot of times I don't always get rid of the Blu-rays. Like even the upscales of the Blu-rays on here kind of gives it a little bit more dark levels on that. So again, when it comes to this one versus this one, like, do I think it's worth it? Personally, again, I haven't gone back and watched this, so it's not like I can say, oh, this looks 10 times better than this. I think unless you're a completionist, I think this is probably fine to hang on to if you just want the movie that looks really nice. Again, not that this looks bad or anything like that. I just think that for an upgrade, I mean, I don't remember that People Under the Stairs on Blu-ray looked bad. So again, when it comes to my word of like how much better it looks, I don't know. I didn't go back and watch the Blu-ray. To me, the Blu-ray always looked great. It always looked fine. This looked awesome. But again, it just, to me, it's different experiences with some of these 4Ks, with some scenes just being a little too dark for my liking. So that's a personal preference. And as far as what you get on here, you do get a new 4K scan of the original camera negative. So all you picture quality hounds out there know that this is coming from the original camera negative on the scans. It also is a new 4K scan as well for the Blu-ray that comes with this. So it is a double disc. And again, as you pull this out, you can see that there. Again, there's all the features and stuff on the back. You do get those double discs there. I'm checking to see if there's no alternate artwork. But again, there's no new special features. It seems like they're all the same on both of these as well. I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything. It seems to be exactly the same. So again, these are the two editions here. I love this edition. I love this edition. Am I happy I grabbed it? I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, I could have probably did without it. But if you don't own this movie, I highly recommend going to pick it up. Such a great movie. And if you don't own it already, I figure, you know what? This is the best way to get it right now. Top quality. Like I said, it looks excellent. I think this is definitely one you guys should pick up. But like I said, if you have the Blu-ray already from ScreamFactory and you love it, it's not a necessity, in my opinion, to have to get this 4K unless, like I said, you're a completionist or you just absolutely love the movie. That's just my opinion when it comes to that. But it's cool to see People on the Stairs getting more love because, like I said, it is a 90s horror movie that I feel like really stands out, especially being from Wes Craven. It's just one that I would really recommend to people. I just have a lot of fun with it. It's got a real nice cast of characters, and it's just a little bit different. I think it's one that doesn't really get enough credit sometimes with a lot of people. So, guys, People Under the Stairs, new 4K from ScreamFactory. So that was my quick showcase and review on this movie. I did check it out last night. So let me know down below, did you pick this up? Are you going to pick this up, or have you never seen this movie? I'd like to know all that stuff down below. So guys, thank you again for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay